And it's not the statement that's profound, it's the truth behind it. That, you know, we have the tendency to think that the cross, we talked about this last night, was somehow or another a correction to creation that went bad. And there are multiple places, but Ephesians 1, 4, and 5 is one of the premier places where we see just the opposite. That before the foundation of the world, and there we read about being holy and blameless in Him. We hear about a lamb slain before the foundation of the world in other places. That the cross was the reason for the creation. God wanted to demonstrate and manifest His sacrificial love and His saving nature and His holy passion for oneness. That compelling is why we were created. God created out of love, and He created for love. We were made for love. We'll be saved by love. We'll only be grown up and matured by the love of God. So we don't want to think of the cross as a plan B or an afterthought, or this didn't go right so God had to come up with a way to fix it. It was none of those things. Before the very first let there be, to borrow a cliche or a phrase, there was a cross in the heart of God. There was a compelling need to create and demonstrate the loving, self-giving nature of God. And so let's not put the cart before the horse and think that creation gone bad is the reason for Jesus Christ coming to earth. We were going to be holy and blameless in Him before the foundation of the world. I mean, I don't know. Could it have come different if the minute even Adam was caught in sin, instead of running behind a bush, he just went, Father, 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 I did it. I don't know if the story would have been different. But the deliverance would have been through the Son of God either way. I'm no mystical theologian. I don't know this to be true, but my whole idea is, you know, the question always occurred to me, why didn't they go take from that tree of life first? I don't know, other than in my mind's eye, the tree of life looked like a cross.
Probably.
So they stayed away from it. It didn't look all that attractive. Now they went to the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. That appealed to the external or outer sense of who they were. And they were certainly being tempted and drawn by a need to be like God, but through an illegitimate fashion. So the only one who can make a saint is God. The only one who can legitimately empower us to live as He designed was God Himself. And so this was intended to come to us through Christ before the foundation of the world.